Johnny. What?
What's up, blood?
What's up, what?
What?
What's up, blood? What's up, blood?
Who you hear that from?
Callie,
What's up, blood?
where'd you get that from?
Welcome back, guys. I know it's been like 2 months and I was all like, I'm be consistent, post this and this and that, post my Mexico trip. Never fucking did it. I'm sorry. I know. So let me tell you about Mexico though. It was fun. Don't get me wrong, it was fucking lit. Like, man, when I tell you I was the opposite of a santita, I was opposite of a santita. The only thing that like I couldn't really do that's like, I guess you could say it's like santita as fuck, is just like dress conservative as fuck. But that's only because like I didn't really go like out anywhere like vacational wise. Like, yeah, it was a vacation, but I was with my family and like my family's hometown, so it's like it's a small town. People talk like, yeah, we don't give a fuck, but like, man, I'm not from there. Like, if I hear you talking about me, I'm gonna whoop that ass, you know? So like, I don't fucking play about that chismeando shit. Like, I really do not fucking play about that shit. I don't even let that shit slide with my own family, bro. Like, close family. Like, what makes you think I'm gonna let that slide with between motherfuckers that got nothing else to do? Like, nah, bro. Like, don't make me get on your ass, because I will. But point is, it was fucking lit. Like, I went with my cousin. Unfortunately, well, actually, I didn't go with my cousin. I went for a week, and he was only able to go like 3 days. So the last 3 days that I was there, I guess you could say, like, I left before him, only by like a day. But you know, I had to go back to work. Unfortunately, had to grind. But yeah, like it was really fun. Like, I got to get closer to I got to get closer to my stepdad's family. Oh, by the way, I didn't just go to my hometown. Like, so I just visited my hometown, but I stayed in my stepdad's hometown. And it was just really interesting, you know, now that I'm getting older. Like, this is the second time that I've been to his hometown. We tend to just stay there because like he has his house over there, so you know. And like, man, when I tell you my house is nice, not to flex, not to toot my own horn, but insert. Welcome to Julie's MTV Cribs. I am, oh shit, I completely forgot they added doors. I have not been here in a year and a half, but guys, I am back at my other house. This is not my room. Let me go to my room. One second. Much better. All right, you guys. I am in fucking Mexico. I don't know if you hear that. But my town got their fiesta, so you know I had to pop out. Well, not my town, my stepdad's town, but my town's right next door, so might as well. But anyways, guys, yeah, my house is fucking beautiful as fuck. I'm very blessed to have a hardworking stepdad, and you know, I can't wait to fucking build my own house in Mexico. Maybe more than one, you know, like, cause I got family everywhere, bro. All right, but moral of the story, it was fun as fuck. Hey, yo, where's my Posh? This isn't funny, bro. You fucking lying, bro. Where that hoe at? All right, pause. Anyways, guys, before I interrupted myself with that little heart attack or whatever, had to put my hair up and everything, bro. Motherfuckers was stressing. Whole time it was in my shorts. I completely forgot that I changed pants. Anyways, back to what the fuck I was. You gotta be shitting me, bro. Like, I got motherfuckers next door working on the house and shit. And when I was coming down or like back outside, I peeped that the motherfucking noise was coming from across the fucking alley. Like, bro, it's 8 at night. The fuck is you doing sawing shit right now? Like, take your ass inside, tuck your kids in, and go the fuck to sleep. Anyways. Guys. What the fuck was I saying? Oh my god. Oh, so, yeah, going back to Mexico, like, it's gonna be fucking lit. Fun as fuck. I'm excited for it. And this time, bro, like, ooh, I'm really holding myself accountable for this shit. Like, bro, like, I really need to record in Mexico because it gets fucking lit, bro. Like, it's fucking lit. Anyways. Also, guys, I've literally found this roach in my makeup brush cup. So, I'm a little embarrassed. I was like, damn. So, we're gonna try to see if this bitch is smokable before I roll up. This little ass shit. We got my trusty friend right here, Spooter Man. My dumbass. I can't even tell y'all whose weed this shit was. But you know what? It's most likely my ex-plug's. Motherfucking story time, guys. Motherfucking story time while I smoke this last bit of his bitch ass shit. Obviously, I'm not gonna say no names because honestly, they ain't worth fucking bringing up anymore, like, except for this little rant, you know? But, so basically, let's give him a fake name. I'm trying to, like, think of a person that used to piss, or, like, I don't know. Let's call him, damn. Let's call him Eli. I don't know. So, 2 years ago, like, back in 2021, I started working at Chipotle, and this dude was one of the managers there. Like, he was, what was he called? I don't even know, like, his position back then, but he was a manager there at the Chipotle I worked at. Why the fuck did it burn like that? Like, on this... Do y'all see this bullshit? I mean, take a hit at this point. Like, it burned, like, the whole right side. Like, what the... I can't even put my lip on that bitch. It's like a taco. Nah, bro, I can't smoke that hoe. Alright, we just gonna start talking and rolling. Or packing. So I'm gonna just pack a joint. And if I feel like smoking more, then I'll go inside. I don't know why I didn't think to, like, bring my shit when I was inside looking for my posh. Bro, not this again. Oh, true. Anyways, so, as we stressing. Okay, so... What the fuck was I saying? Why do I have to have, like, really bad... I don't even know. Okay, so going back to Eli, right? I met him at Chipotle. He was a manager there. Like, he was really funny and cool, you know, like, we kicked it. You know, like, he was an older dude. Like, at the time, I was 19. He was, like, maybe, like, 26, I want to say. Yeah, like, 26, turning 27 or some shit like that. Well, when I met him, he was, no, actually, I'm lying. He was 25 when I started working there. And then his birthday was in the summer, and I was still working there, so he turned 26 and I was still there. And then last year he turned 27. And this year's turning 28. So, Eli, me and him were cool as fuck, you know, like, you know, he was funny as fuck, you know, like, he grew up in the hood, you know, like, he's actually very close, very fucking close, so very infamous. No, I'm just kidding, very, I be forgetting what infamous means, so let me not even fucking use that word. But he's very close to a Chicago rapper. And so, like, we used to always, like, joke around about that, like, play the music, like, that person's music, and it was dope. It was fun, you know. And then it got to a point where, like, so I started working there, like, early May, and, like, at the time, like, I didn't have a car. And then, like, October of that year, I got a car, and like I found out he lived by me. He did not, like, till this day, like, he still lives by me, you know. Like, he maybe lives like good, driving wise, maybe like 6 to 8 minutes away from me, you know, like, but it's like right there, you know, type shit. Which was another reason why, you know, like, he was the perfect plug. But fucking, what's it called? Oh, so then, like, I started offering him rides, and then he just started asking me too. And like, I mean, I never like asked him for gas money, because then like he would always match me like on our way to our house and shit, like when I was driving home from work. And I was like, all right, you know, it's a fair trade, whatever. But then it's like he would always ask me, and I'm like, you know what, like, I'm a good person, you know, I'm nice. And, you know, he was still returning the favor some way, somehow, you know. And then I started copying off of him, because then I want to say, because then before that, like, I would smoke with him, yeah, like after work and shit. But at the time, I still was copying off another person from an ex-friend. And then in, I want to say like the end of November, towards the end of November of that year, I stopped being friends with that one guy that I would cop off of. So then I started copying off of him. And, you know, like, I had been a loyal customer up until now. My loyalty was still there. It was just him. So hear me out, guys. So yeah, like, I was like really good friends with him. Like, I would always vent to him. He would always ask me how life was, you know. Like, at the time when I was working at Chipotle, like the first couple months, I was in a really toxic relationship with a hood dude. So like, you know, he was the only person I could really talk to, you know. And, you know, he would give me advice. And like, don't get me wrong, it was good advice, you know. Like, he was a good friend at the time. At the fucking time, you know. And that's the thing that I really like dislike about people, is like, they only like show you a side to them for as long as they want. Like, they're just never really, people are just never really genuine. Like, and it irks me, because it's like, why can't you just be genuine? Like, is it really that hard? Does it really cost you that much to just be genuine? No, it fucking doesn't. Let me tell you, it doesn't. So yeah, like, he would, you know, just be a good coworker, a good friend, a good, I don't know, like, elder. I wouldn't say like he was a role model, and not far from a role model, no offense, but like, yeah, no. So then, yeah, like, I mean, there were a couple times that this motherfucker would like hit on me. Like, he never really hit on me like in person, but like he would slide up on my Snapchat saying like, God damn, you got a fat ass, or like, damn, Julie, like, you know, like, you know, just some grown people creep shit. No offense, but actually all fucking offense. Like, how the fuck, like, you know, like, don't matter how I fucking look, you know, like, look at the fucking age gap, motherfucker, and look at the fact that you're my, basically kind of like my boss, you know. So I mean, we were cool. I would always brush it off. And see, that was another thing that, like, I mean, I probably should have like said something, you know, but it is what it is. Nothing even fucking happened. So, but yeah, like, me and him were really fucking cool. Like, really fucking cool. Like, I could call this man, he'd pick up, and he'd be like, he would call me Jules. Like, he would tell me he loves me, like, a whole bunch of shit. Like, this motherfucker used to like nag at me to hang out with him. And don't get me wrong, he was cool people to hang around with, but like, at the same time, like, I couldn't find myself to like to hang out with him like willingly, if that makes sense. Like, you know, like, my idea of fun could probably be completely different. Like, yeah, we had that commonality that we like to fucking smoke, but other than that, we really don't have anything else in common, you know. Like, he was older, and then like, at the time, COVID and shit was still going on, and like, this motherfucker did not believe in fucking getting vaccinated, and I don't even think he ever fucking did. But yeah, so I was like, there's no point, you know, like, I'm not gonna bother with you. Because then I remember I invited him to celebrate my 20th birthday. And like he couldn't go because he wasn't fucking vaccinated. But yeah, like he was cool people to hang out for like, you know, like a short amount of time. And what's it called? But yeah, like I never like, he would be like, oh, like when are you off? Like we should hang out. And I'm like, yeah, hopefully, like we'll see. And it's just like, what really can I do with this motherfucker, you know, like other than smoke and then like him trying to hit on me? I don't know. So I was like never really down for it, because then all my coworkers that were once cool with him, like in the end I ended up being the only one that was still cool with him, you know, like my very close friend, I'm not gonna say names, so let me see. My very close friend Randy was really close, or like was cool with him. So like I forgot what the fuck happened between them, but like, you know, like he would just move very funny at times. So it's like, you know, like motherfuckers would like, you know, like be like, you know, let me just cool off on him, and I'll be like, bro, like he's just my plug, you know, like he's nice to me, you know, like. And that's the thing, we always fucking think that to our fucking selves, like, oh well, they're this and this way with me, like I don't know what you're talking about, you know. And it's like, bro, like if you're hearing about another person's experience that like kind of shares a similar relationship that you do with that person, like open your fucking mind, like listen, think about it, process it, and understand that you're next. You know, it's like you're not special. Like everybody's special, obviously, but like in terms of like the way people treat you, like unless you're somebody's fucking mom, daddy, something like that, no. And sometimes even that, like motherfuckers be treating their family bogus as fuck. But yeah. And then I had another friend named Jenny, love the fake names, that she really got into it with them. And like I was debating, like I really was highly thinking about cutting him off because of that. And I'm like, because then I'm the type of person that like I don't choose fucking sides. I don't try to see who's right and who's wrong. I just be like, bro, first of all, you know, if a person or a situation is going against my morals, like I'm not gonna be supportive. Like I'm really not. But yeah. And so that was like 2 months prior to this whole like him, I guess my plug breaking up with me and shit, right? You know what? I'm gonna pause this cheese man because we need to chief. So let me finish rolling this up and I'll like tell the real tea. So getting closer to like the actual part where this motherfucker breaks up with me, whatever, or yeah. So the last 2 times he served me, he put up with a shorty, right? And like, not to be a bitch, but like I had only heard him like talk about one shorty that he was fucking with, which was a baby mama. So like he told me he was trying to cool off that shit because like he's like, I'm not trying to be no stepdaddy. I don't know if that's the girl that was in the car, but you know, that was the last bitch I heard about. Damn, I think I packed this whole a little too much. I hate when it fucking burns all stupid. And like, what's it called? But yeah, like they pull up the first time and like he didn't say he was bringing somebody. Like he's pulled up with guys before, like his cousins, his friends, his nephews, whatever. But like this is the first time I see him with a chick that ain't me. No, I'm just kidding. But like I was like, oh shit, you know. And you know, me being me, the person that was raised by my mama, I have manners, bro. So I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking ignore her, her fucking presence if she's there or whatever. So I was like, oh hey guys, you know, like, and I was like, oh what's up Eli, like how you been, like and they were smoking, and I was like, oh, like, thank y'all. Like, I was trying to cut it short, because usually, like, I'll like try to like talk to him, catch up for like a good minute or two, and then, you know, just go back inside and he dips. But, you know, like, clearly they were busy and he wasn't alone. So I was like, thank you, Eli, you know, like, appreciate it, you know, like, hope y'all have a good rest of your night. I acknowledged both of them, not just him, both of them. Me being mannerful, me being just a good human fucking being, right? And then the second time, like, again, I told him I like cut it even shorter this time, you know, like, because at the first time, I didn't know who the fuck she was. He never told me, like, later on or in that moment, you know, he didn't introduce her, like, nothing. So I'm like, okay, sure, you know. So then the second time they put up on me to serve me, I was just like, hi, you know, like, thank you, and then, you know, drive safe, y'all, hope y'all have a good night, you know. But still acknowledging them both, you know. So then, like, I want to say 2 weeks ago, or low-key, it's been like 3 weeks now, since this little thing. So I was going to a friend's party, like a 21st birthday party, and I was completely dry. Like, I had nothing. I was like, bro, and like I said, he lives close as fuck to me, so I hit him up and I was like, hey, bro, like, I'm trying to cop a quad, like, can you serve me? And he asked me if I could pull up, and like, currently I don't have a car. So I'm like, obviously, you know, I don't have a car, you know, like, how am I supposed to do that? And at the time, like, my family was having a party at my house too, so like, I was like, my whole family's here, like, I can't leave, you know. So then fucking whatchamacallit, so then he was like, all right, I'll be there in 5 minutes. And I was like, all right, bet. And like, then I texted him and I was like, how much? Even though, like, I know the usual, you know, but you never know, because he has done that before, where like he changes the price on some shit. I mean, I'm like, I mean, by all means, do you, bro? Like, it's how you make your money. Cool. But like, also, like, I'd expect us that since we're cool, like, you let me know. Not that I have a problem with it, but it's just like, how you just gonna change it and not tell me, you know? Because I'm over here thinking like, oh, I still got that, you know, that good ass deal or whatever, you know? And then fucking whatchamacallit. So yeah, then like, after I texted him like saying how much, he was like, I can't make it. And I'm like, what do you mean you can't make it? And then he never responded. And I was like, okay. So then I just, you know, leave to my party because I had to go. And so, but then I guess my drunk ass, you know, was like kind of like, well, like, you know, I was like, man, you know, I'm blown with hit right now, you know. So I hit him up when I got back home from the party. And I was like, yo, like, can you serve me? And again, he didn't respond, like, and I'm like, oh, you know what, I get it, it's like fucking 3 in the morning or whatever, cool. So I didn't think much of it. And then the next day, I think I texted him like early in the day. I don't know, I don't remember if I texted him early in the day, but this is the big part. So the next day after that whole, like, him telling me he can't serve me, I end up getting called into work. And I'm like, bro, like, I'm at work on my day off. Like, there's only one thing that, like, will make this all better, you know? I'm not. So I was thinking to myself, like, well, this man hasn't answered to 2 of my texts. Like, what the fuck is going on, you know? And, like, me and him were always goofy with each other, you know? And fucking, whatchamacallit, I texted him, like, around 8:30 p.m., like, 30 minutes before I got out of work. And I was like, Merch, you breaking up with me? And I said it jokingly, guys. I fucking said it jokingly. And this motherfucker hits me with, you gonna have to find a new plug. Period. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I was like, bro, what you mean? You know, like, And he was like, my chick don't like you. Who the how? Why? That bitch don't even know me. Why? Because I said hi to the bitch? Why? Because I told her, like, I told them to have a good rest of their night? Like, my fucking fault for being mannerful, bitch. Like, you doing too much. And, like, I was talking to my sister about it, and she's like, well, if she's a hood bitch or, like, a ratchet-ass bitch, you know, she took it at your manners and your kindness as you're not intimidated by her. So, therefore, since you're not intimidated by her, she don't like you. And so, she was probably nagging at his ass, and he was like probably not wanting to cut you off because obviously you a source of income. And she was like, maybe he was on his phone talking about some, look, you gonna make me like, you know, like cut her off, you happy now type shit. And I was like, yeah, but then this motherfucker unadded me on Snapchat. I'm like, bitch, I'm not gonna be subscribed to you, especially if you being bitched around by a bitch that's not even like character. I don't know about, like, bro, but I don't know, she really didn't seem appealing to me, but I would still be nice, you know. But guys, this is what the fuck I get for being a loyal fucking customer for 2 years. A good friend, a good smoking buddy. That's suspicious. Fucking, I don't even know, like, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Jesus. But I was just a good person in general, you know? But, yeah, that is the story of how my plug broke up with me. Point is, guys, yeah, this is the things I get for being a good fucking friend, an ex-employee, or, yeah, an ex-coworker, like, an ex-loyal customer for 2 fucking years, bro. You know, like, this is what I get for having faith in hood dudes, bro. Like, don't have faith in them. Like, they really ain't shit, bro. Like, you live and you learn. But, like, sometimes you just, you know, at the end of the day, you live and you learn. You know? Viva Mexico and smoke weed every day, bro. I see y'all in the next one.